Sup, cunts?
There you go.
There it is.
Welcome back to Ladylicious. Woo! It's your host, me, Mandy. And there's other people here. They can announce themselves.
That's rude.
Okay, we got
That's rude.
Shanks
Hello.
Hi.
and Scuba
Hey,
Steve.
Steve's here. Yeah. Had it for a very long time. Very long time.
Scoob.
Ow.
Yeah.
How are y'all doing? Happy. Wait, it's one day, right?
It's Happy Women's Day.
Happy
I
Women's
think
Day.
How
it's National
appropriate.
Women's Day or something.
Be talking about beating off today.
Yeah. Happy Women's Day.
See? Happy Women's
It's a great day to beat off.
Day.
I thought you were
Beat
gonna
off to
say,
all those ladies.
I thought you were gonna say it's a great day to beat your wife, but
Oh, he's at least a little bit nicer.
either one.
Beat her with the dick.
But
Oh, shit.
But
Boom.
hey,
See, you said it. Masturbation's our topic.
yes, masturbate.
I did find a wonderful list of all the ways you could say masturbating too. I thought that was interesting. You know,
Okay. You know what? I think I came across that. It was like different. Just stumbled upon it.
I
you know?
stumbled upon it
Yeah,
as I searched for porn
Yeah.
all day.
my typical search. But yeah, there were some pretty crafty ways. I hope
Yeah,
you picked out the crafty one.
I don't know. I need a masturbation startup kit.
It's fair. That's fair.
We should make them and sell them.
Would it?
They probably sell better than a fart in a jar.
Depends on who the fart's from.
That almost worked.
Almost. It just became
Meg didn't want
creepy.
to, Meg didn't want to go the full distance with it. She needed to commit to it more. You know what I mean?
I mean, she put it up there. She can't force people to buy it. She got a bid, but he started getting weird and asking questions.
Yes, they're buying a fart. You need to play along.
No, we wanted her phone number. She said he asked me questions on here. I wouldn't give the person my phone number either.
Yeah, but like, can't you just buy like a prepaid one, and that could be for all your fart jar
Yeah, she has a subscription to my fart.
Boost
No,
Mobile
you're
has
right.
it for-
It's true. Subscription to my farts. It's my OnlyFans.
fart book.
Only farts.
Fart book. To be fair.
Fart book for all you Letterkenny people.
Yes, fart book was fantastic. I like it. So, yeah. Got anything interesting you want to talk about with masturbation? You want to do things? You want me to tell you all the cool different things I found? Or should we do that at the end?
I mean, you can do it at the end. So I did look up some stuff. Now, there's not many laws on masturbation. It's all pretty universal.
I would hope. There's
That
some in
you-
different states, right?
Sort of. Like,
Or countries.
it's all universal. Like, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Steve.
I mean, I'm sure people do.
Right. But you just can't get caught.
I mean, there's people that are mopery, and that's just sad.
I did.
If you don't know what mopery means, it means exposing yourself to a blind person. Like flashing a blind
have
person.
So many questions for
So
that.
you punching somebody in the back.
I-
It's a
Like, what'd you get
victimless
arrested for?
crime.
Mopery.
do you describe what you're flashing?
No,
To a
you're
blind
just
person?
flashing to a blind person that you're naked. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I guess it's like, I don't know.
I mean, in North Carolina, I learned that it's a class 3 misdemeanor. But if you get convicted, that it goes on.
That's if you do it outside.
Yeah.
So do you go on like sex laws or something if that happens?
No,
too?
it just says that it just results in your criminal record.
Oh.
And in
I got caught
Sweden,
whacking off outside.
it is acceptable to do in public as long as it's not directed.
See, I saw that too. I found that funny. Like, don't worry, I wasn't thinking about you. How
Well,
do you
because
prove that?
because a guy was at the beach or something, and he just like went at it, and because it wasn't like no one, I guess, specifically around him turned him on. Like it wasn't. They were like, all right, well,
He's like, no, my dick got hard for no reason whatsoever.
Right, it was
And
just
I
like, you
decided
can-
to do something.
you can jerk off, but just like don't think of anybody when you do it.
No one that's around you, right?
Yeah, they
Like you, I can't stare at Steve whacking off right now.
I mean,
on
I
the
do.
street.
I mean, I wish you would.
Yeah,
Please keep your dicks in your
I
pants
do.
right now.
But yes, you can't directly look at somebody in the open and be like,
Yes, like right now,
You're in my
ladies
spank
and
bank.
gentlemen, you're not
Yes.
allowed to whip out your dick and start making.
sorry guys.
Sorry. Every time. Steve's like, when can I whip my dick out? And I'm like, no.
I mean, of all days, this would have been the day.
That's fair.
Oh,
That's fair.
okay.
Uh,
No, I was gonna say I found some like shocking facts and some interesting moments where people got caught.
okay, yeah, I have some facts, men and women, and some stats.
I have a caught story.
Uh-oh.
I mean, doesn't involve me.
Who does it involve?
A coworker's
Okay.
coworker.
All right. Yeah.
Does it involve me?
No, let's just check in.
Many years ago, a coworker of mine was worked at a prop studio in a different state. So
Like we're talking like movie props, right?
your TV show props and stuff
Or like
that.
porn
Okay.
props.
Yeah, TV show props.
Like not porn movie props. Got
So
it.
my coworker's boss at the time was a woman. So for some reason, the woman's husband would hang around during the day while they were working, and they had a girl. It was like sanding a floor down, like trying to get a set ready. So the husband comes in, and is like, "Oh, man, you're tense. You could use a massage." So they starts rubbing her back and stuff like that.
How porns are.
Left it alone, nothing happened. The following day, same scenario. The girl's still working on the floor. This creep comes in and starts going like, "Oh, maybe you need a massage again. You look a little tense." So like one hand is rubbing her back, the other hand, this dude starts beating off behind her. She doesn't know that he's beating off
Oh God.
until he comes all over her hair and back of her and stuff like that. So the woman naturally freaks out.
I'm gonna
And
fuck that dude up.
Yeah. So the wife, the boss, had to pay this woman $5,000 cash not to get the police involved.
For only $5,000?
And she
I feel like
does it.
give me more.
Yeah, well, that's what
You
they
just
settled
came on my hair.
I was gonna say, like, it's like there's something about Mary.
So that guy got caught.
I mean, yeah. At that
I don't think
point.
he tried. I don't even think he tried to hide that one.
But
Like, why couldn't he just rub her back and then go rub one out in the bathroom? Like an actual normal man. I mean, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't even remember when I first masturbated. Do you?
I don't. But
I don't even know what made me think of it. Do you?
think of the first time I masturbated?
No, like, you know.
Nah, I have no clue.
How about you, Nate?
or were you just like chemically like it was like a chemical intuition that you were just like, this feels
I mean, they have to touch their dicks to pee.
good. Okay, so
Oh, that's interesting. Like shit just came out my dick. What the fuck is it?
all right, so
I get it.
was it before or after you knew? Okay, so in 5th grade, like I had a sex ed class. I don't know if you guys had that.
Yeah.
Like, before or after that? Like, did you hear the sex ed teacher who were like,
Oh my god, I should go beat off now.
kind of,
Yeah.
or like
I'm
before
sure
that,
there's some people that did that.
or was it before that that you were like, hey, if I do this, I need it. From there. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I can't put a timeline on it. I really can't.
did you ever get caught?
Age range.
You ever get caught?
Did you finish?
Yeah.
Nah,
what?
actually, yes. That was really killer.
You Nate? You ever get caught?
Like I had.
Okay.
Like it wasn't like blatant.
But were you like,
Like I was thinking like under the covers.
Like
Okay.
they knew what you're doing, but they didn't physically see it. Okay.
but were all right? So were you caught?
Yeah, no,
like
yeah.
like you were about to finish? Or,
So me and my brother shared.
We need a storyline.
yeah,
Me
did
and my
it
brother
ruin
shared.
it?
And I thought he was sleeping, and he wasn't. He's like, "Dude, knock it off! I can hear you."
Oh God, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Like, could you at least let me finish first, and then be like, "Yo, I heard that."
That was
Yeah.
weird too, probably. Yeah. You got.
I mean, but yeah, but by that point you would have been done and you wouldn't have cared.
I mean, I've definitely been sleeping on the front, like, and the floor of a friend's room, and heard them fucking on the bed, like, you know.
Sleeping here. I've heard that. Like maybe I should have slept in the living room. Maybe you shouldn't have said, "Hey, sit on the floor."
No, stand up there or something.
Ew, I don't like her. Anyway,
I'm telling you, one day you're gonna catch your kid.
ooh,
You know what?
I could see him catching us before us catching him.
I think that the one to catch him is Unfortunately, it's probably gonna be you.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm not an idiot.
Yay! Well, Steven's pretty smart. He locks his door like
Fair.
24/7
That's
when
because
he's
he's
in there.
beating off.
Probably. Probably somebody tried to
It's like
walk in
in
and he
a-
almost got caught before, you
Like
know.
road trip. He's probably whacking off. He's not going to answer.
Oh god. I did learn a fun fact though, which is really weird. Cornflakes and graham crackers were designed by physicians to be bland because such food would curb the desire to masturbate. So like yeah.
So when
they're-
I eat cornflakes, it turns me off.
I guess does it? Or
I don't know. I don't eat cornflakes because they're not good.
which is like weird
I'd
because
probably
like a
put sugar in
rooster
it.
is a Kellogg's
Cock.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So you have a cock, but you can't masturbate.
I haven't found anything that turns me off yet.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Except for those
But
monkeys.
yeah, I don't know. I thought that was just weird. Like they were purposely made to be bland. I thought it was just with no taste buds.
Oh,
like
like, give me some shredded wheat.
yeah, like I don't. My wife eats that, and it's so gross.
Steven was eating that today.
It's strong.
On one side for like 2
It
seconds.
still works.
And it mostly comes off in the damn milk.
Which is in your spoon.
Shut up.
Thought you were gonna say sperm, but go ahead.
Arm. Penis.
In your sperm.
Penis.
Did you ever play that game for little Cindy?
The penis.
Penis game.
Yes, and I
Know what I'm
still
talking
do.
about?
I still
What's
do.
the penis game?
Like something you're in school and or you could be anywhere and you're just walking around and somebody says penis and then you have to say it louder until you get caught.
So I call that work all the time. Nobody knows
people.
what the fuck's going on now. I'm just in the shop working.
Oh,
Yeah.
penis!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new game for me.
Well, you
You
feel
gotta-
free
yeah,
to share it with
you
your
gotta try
friends. Penis.
See if you can get it going in the next session, Nate.
Yeah,
There you
I'll try. I'll
Yeah.
see. I'll see what the response is from
Like
the
he
boys.
just did he just say penis?
Yes, after us, stay around. Who's coming on after?
They are Eagles podcast.
Oh, Eagles podcast is coming on. Is it Santa Food first?
No, it's a
Who is
new
it?
podcast. It's called Bird's Eye View.
Oh, so they're coming up next if you
Go
guys want to
Birds.
watch. So
Go Birds.
go Birds
Go birds.
next year.
I know, right?
I did find some rules, but I think they're really for parents. I would think they were for parents because
Like for
how
their
parents
kids?
to tell their kids. Yeah.
Oh,
There's only
okay.
4. It's like you shouldn't do it when you're sad. It should enhance your mood, not change it.
Nah, dude, that cheers you up.
I was just telling you what she's saying in the rules.
Said.
Okay. This is what she said.
Literally.
She said you shouldn't. Not that you can't. And then she said it's something that should be done privately. Agree. And then it says if you ever get a rash, you're doing it too much. I agree with that. And then the last one was practice this talk in the mirror until you actually have the balls to do it to your child.
Yeah, I am not looking forward to that.
No.
No. I also learned. Actually, I learned a lot. Like I said. So Dr. Benjamin Rush believed it caused poor eyesight, epilepsy, poor memory, and tuberculosis.
Damn.
I got 2 out of the 4.
Shit.
That's good. Steve, I'm over here.
Yeah.
You're going blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, who said that?
But
Fucking tuberculosis?
But like now I get why everyone, people would be
You
like,
know what?
"Oh, you'd go blind."
How did he
Like,
come up with
that's-
that?
I have no fucking
Knowing
clue.
that
Yeah.
fucking what the hell is the dude from Tombstone? What the hell is his name? I
About
can't
the
think.
movie?
Yeah, but he had tuberculosis and he was the best shot.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about.
forget-
No,
Why can't I think of his
Huckleberry.
name? It is. I'm your Huckleberry, that
Yeah.
dude.
Oh,
Why can't I think of his fucking name?
I
Val
don't know.
Kilmer? Oh, yeah, I am his name. in
No,
the
I know
movie.
it's Val Kilmer. I know it's I'm your Huckleberry, but I cannot think of his name. But yeah, he had tuberculosis. He wasn't going blind. He was shooting people.
Wait a second. Hand in hand.
No, he said tuberculosis. It was causing tuberculosis. I just
Holliday.
thought, that's it, Doc Holliday. I just thought it was funny.
While writing these, I've never written masturbation so many times.
I know. I kept starting to write MB because it started to feel weird and it was long.
And I texted Samantha like 17 times yesterday.
and
That's a benefit. I like it.
I've also heard that, and quite frankly, like I even did like a Ooh,
Like a
when I found out
cringe?
this because it said multiple men have broken their penis
Ooh,
while masturbating while driving, and that's because the car stopped suddenly and it caused a collision between the penis and the
And the
steering
steering
wheel,
wheel.
or the penis and the dashboard.
Ouch.
that's
Yeah.
like the girl that falls on the bike bar of the boy's bike.
Oh God.
Stub your cunt.
It really does fucking hurt, and then it's hard to pee for the next couple days.
Yeah. So
I'm sure I'm not the only one
if you have any
experienced that.
thoughts of masturbating while driving, I
You should
recommend
just
it.
stop.
Yeah.
If you need to, you go in the supermarket and masturbate in the back of a car like other rock and roll men does.
Yeah. You come into a mess, right?
Yes.
Here's a question though that I have for you, for Nate.
Those self-respecting men. Come
yeah.
on.
So it says that 46% of men ejaculate within 10 to 15 minutes, and that is without watching porn. It says if you're watching porn, they said easily 3 to 5 minutes. Is that
So basically, you're asking,
Masturbating yourself? Like, is that what you mean?
what,
You're
do you
not
do that with
masturbating
somebody
friends?
else? Are you like are dusty ruddering someone that I'm unaware of?
That's running.
Whatever.
That's running.
Is that any better than you saying that you're doing this
Are
with
you
someone
circle
else?
jerking someone is what you're asking?
Oh shit.
So,
No, if you're just by you and yourself. Is that
I
like,
was
is
trying to
that
get the
like a-
timeline together. If it's
well,
yeah,
it,
we're
it says
talking about
without
masturbation.
In other
without
words, are you done in a minute or you're not?
well no, it says so it just says 46% said that without porn and just being like, you know what, I'm gonna go masturbate. They could do 10 to 15 minutes. But with porn it's
3 to 10.
3 to 10.
Is it faster with porn? As she's asking.
I
Absolutely.
mean, yeah, I could bang one out real fast if I'm if I'm trying to get if I'm just trying to get it over with. It'll be.
What is the fastest?
I mean, I didn't time it, but it's had under a minute probably.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Okay.
fuck.
What about you, Nate?
Now I definitely have to watch something. I can't. Do
Okay.
it. Yeah, I'm not. You know, some
Monkeys
people-
don't do it for him.
There was a
either.
guy I knew in school. He could like rub one out like in a school bus. Like it was
I'm
crazy.
pretty
like,
sure that's illegal. Like
Well, all right. Let me take it back. Let me give you a little bit more context. Like he was on the football team, so like not
that
saying
makes
that
it
that's
better.
a good thing.
Was
or not.
he on Penn State's football team?
No, he wasn't. But I'm just saying, like I remember like him having this conversation. Kind of weird dude. Not kind of. He was a weird dude, but like he said he masturbated, like at least like 8 to 10 times a day.
Wow.
Like it was like 9.
Dude's got
like,
me
stuff.
beat. Fuck.
Yeah, like,
it
like
was
it
a
like
rookie
9
numbers.
It was
Gonna pump up
nonstop.
those
Some people need extra tissues.
And I remember in high school, I'm just thinking like, yo, how do you do it? Just like drive?
Well, isn't it like the whole purpose of like a spank bank though? Like literally, just, you gotta.
No,
mentor-
I need to watch something. I'm gonna just- yeah.
Can't close your eyes and pretend. He wasn't good at Sesame Street. He's
No.
like, I don't know Mr. Rogers' Make Believe. Fuck
I'm a
that
visual
guy.
person.
Get it? I get it.
Yeah,
But
if you're
what
gonna-
about how fast did you think you? What's the fastest?
I'm probably
You get, like, a
I'm
speedometer,
I'm pretty sure
clock
I've
that
done.
shit.
For sure.
Yeah, if you want to drag it out, you can. If you want to get it out, you can. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I'm sure girls could do the same thing
Oh,
somewhat.
Probably.
if you had the rate.
Tools.
Tools.
Have the
Tools.
right tool. 4 out of 10 women prefer masturbation over sex.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe they're lying.
Oh, Lord. And on average, women start at the age of 14.
I don't know when I did. Do you, Sid?
No, but I feel like that's around because you're a teenager, hormones and whatnot, and
I probably started like between.
You know, when you're watching Cinemax and
11
it's all
and 12.
scrambled and you see a titty and you're a
That
girl
was
and you're
great.
still jerking off, you know?
You would flip back and forth when to get back.
But-
Nate's like, as long as it's a visual,
But
I'll
I
double
did
click
read
it.
something that babies, even in utero, can masturbate. Yeah.
Okay.
I learned a fucking lot, and
I didn't bring it up. She did.
Yeah, like we agreed we were talking about
I'm
this.
just saying that's a thing.
Yeah, I do feel like that went too far.
I was
I was
told.
just
I was
saying.
told twice not to bring up the fact that children sometimes do this.
I said
And-
in utero.
And
I
here
had
we
to
are.
move around.
Here we are.
It's still a child. If
I
they can
just say-
physically play with themselves.
Okay, well, women in their late 20s do it the most.
I see that. Did you ever have an addiction, Sin? Did you ever do
Uh,
it too much?
no, no,
I don't know if I've ever done it more than once in a day.
no. I feel like it's like a competition with guys in themselves, though. Like, do you try and see if you could be? What's your record?
So
Oh,
I
shit.
actually wrote this down. So as
I
an
wrote this
adult,
down.
like an
God.
older adult, it's like 5 in one day, whether it's sex or masturbating. That's what I can do. As a younger teenage kid, fucking God knows how many times. I have
And
no
that's
idea.
you could get a rash.
I've had 'em.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
rash. A lot.
Maybe you need to add lube to your kit so you don't get a rash.
Well,
I mean, those days are over. Rash days are over.
Rash days are over.
I fine-tuned it. I figured it out.
I will share that I definitely, when I was working at Franklin Mills, I would leave school to go home and do that and then go to work. I would leave from across the street at Nelson Haven, drive to my parents' house, do that, and then drive back to Franklin. Security.
I can't say I've ever.
I had a problem for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
I'm like, yeah, I hate this fucking school. I'm gonna go home and do that, and then go to a job I fucking hate. So yeah, I enjoyed my small break.
I was gonna say if it brought you joy.
Oh, and I only
at that
had
time-
a half hour in between. Took me 7 minutes to get home.
Yeah, I
7
don't think
minutes
I've
speed
ever
off
done
and
it
7 minutes
like
back.
a house,
16 minutes it took me.
It can
Yeah.
help
guess.
relieve menstrual cramps.
like a friend's house or something like that.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, I don't think
What
I've
at a
ever
friend's
done
house? No.
it. Like just somewhere like a different place.
Huh.
Like you go like you're in the mall, go in the bathroom.
Yeah.
going on.
Nah, that's just weird.
Yeah, like
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done it.
No, I've never done it outside or anything like that either.
I would do
No.
it with somebody, but not by myself. That's just weird.
Wouldn't masturbate
You wouldn't
outside by
masturbate
yourself?
by yourself?
You mean sex? I would do.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But like, would you masturbate with somebody outside?
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
Like if I was sitting next to him, he probably would. If
yeah.
there,
If
yeah.
I got a partner, I'm in.
He's the type that likes to like, I'll be sitting out front and I'll be like, let me just show you my dick while I'm sitting out here. And I'm like, I really don't need to see this and there's neighbors.
Listen, if you're proud of it, you gotta show it.
He
you know?
is proud of it. I'm proud of it too.
I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it for you.
Yes.
Presto Productions. Nice.
Yes. We're all proud of his dick. Let's
Yeah.
move
You
on.
can exclude me from that one.
Give it a chance, Nate.
Oh God. I
No,
don't want
no,
to.
sir.
Sorry.
We're not crossing.
I'm not crossing no lines.
Sorry,
I like a man.
Oh,
This one I got a little. This one was my roommate burst into the room while I was jerking off to surprise me with brownies, and he was very surprised at the gay porn I was watching. And he dropped brownies.
This is someone else's story.
Yes,
You did not specify.
I said I have a story. Sorry, it was embarrassing. Makes So I don't think the guy was gay, but I think he was
I
watching
was
gay
gonna say,
porn.
like, what would be more surprising is that's when the roommate finds out that he's gay, or just the fact that he's watching.
He was jerking off to the gay porn. It was a little different.
Okay, so
watching
he's
it.
gay.
Yeah.
He's gay.
He's one of those new there's new guys that are in like porn that they're like, "Oh, we just do it for the money." Yeah. Okay.
Hey, well, could you jerk off to gay porn? Okay, well, I thought that's what you
I
were
mean,
about
I
to-
haven't attempted to. I mean,
Well, when you go home tonight.
Oh God.
Oh, wow.
Like, yeah, no, he's gay. There's no, I've never met a straight man that's like, nah, man, you know what really gets me going? Gay porn, and they don't like penis. That's not.
Yeah.
I've never met a man that.
I went to my cousin's house before.
What if?
we were hanging out,
Sorry.
and he knew I was coming over. He knocked on the door. I did not. And he had a porn playing, and it looked like homemade porn. And there's 2 dudes and 1
Like
girl.
his homemade or just like a homemade that he
like,
got?
And I'm like, swear that it was him on the fucking screen. And like, he went like, oh, let me turn that off. But like, he like had it on just enough. For,
Oh,
like,
he wanted your ass, baby.
No, like he wanted me to say it.
I know,
Okay.
but because he wanted you to see it to get that in your idea that he would do that with you.
Awkward. Yeah,
That's your friend.
that's
I don't know what friend this is.
that's weird.
I said cousin.
He did. Now
So-
she's going through your like your family.
I already
tree,
know who she's. I already know. It doesn't matter. It's already been done. Okay.
Can't wait to be at your family party.
This one says, brother walked in on me under the blanket and I froze till he left. The next morning he said, I know what you mean. At least he let her finish.
That's what yeah.
Or hair, I don't know.
Siblings are assholes.
Yeah, no, I've never walked in on my brother. I've never crossed. What he did in his room, I didn't even bother at that point.
She's like, his room smelled. I didn't.
Oh, he was 4. Like, he's 4 years older. So like,
Yeah.
no, thank you. Like,
What you got?
I don't know how accurate this is, and I'm like really curious of how this act. I guess
Is it by curious?
it's Queen Cleopatra allegedly pleasured herself with hollow gourd filled with buzzing bees. Like it's her own.
Oh, like her little personal vibrator?
I guess so.
How do you get the bees in there?
Scoop 'em out.
Yeah, but I would assume she would need a lot to actually get it to the whole thing to vibrate.
Yeah, but I feel like people back in the day weren't scared of shit.
I mean, she was a queen. She could probably go up and be like,
I think they're overstimulated by everything. So you know what I mean.
true.
But like
Five-
also she was
five
There was
bees
no
do it back
political
then.
parties
But
back
like-
then.
Who came up with that contraption? Question.
I don't know.
I mean,
They were like, I
who
need you to
thought of that?
hollow out this gourd and throw some
Right.
fucking
Yeah,
bees
like,
in.
where-
You know what? There was probably a hollowed out gourd where a bee got in there. It made it vibrate a little, and some girl was like, "Oh my god, it's like a vacuum or something." You know what I mean? Like where people like do that random ass shit. I did not put the vacuum anywhere. I'm just saying, like goofies, like don't come in my room, mom. I'm
Well, that's because he
vacuum.
put his penis in it. But yeah, like I don't know how accurate that is, but like she was also the queen, so she probably could have had like
I
people be like, "Yo,
mean,
go fill this with bees and bring it
Bitch
back."
was
to me."
smart.
That's
You could probably just
guess-
literally stand with her legs open and people would lick her all day because she
She's
I
the
know,
queen.
but they didn't vibrate. Not
Like,
You ever see the show Sleep
no,
no.
on Apple TV
no.
with Jason Momoa? So it's a series about everybody's blind in the world. Everybody's blind,
Bitch, there's mopery in that show. Go ahead.
and except for it's this one guy who's like out populating the world with sight. But having sight is like considered being like a witch because everybody's been blind for like,
Interesting.
75, 100 years. It's actually not a bad show. It's actually a good show. But
Sounds
in the
interesting.
show, the queen, I think she calls them the suckers. The queen has just a person who just eats her out.
I need to hire somebody now.
Yeah.
I got
But no,
somebody. He's
see, it's-
standing next to me.
You know, if you don't have Apple, I don't know if it's worth buying it for just that one show. But it's a good show. It's called See.
It somehow. I don't know if I'll see it on that, but I'll see it
But
somehow.
But don't.
Yeah. No, it sounds interesting though.
I'm curious.
I
to-
definitely liked your alien show you recommended. So
No,
Which
that was
one?
good.
that one was great. What was that one? Resident Alien.
Oh, yeah, hilarious.
I was gonna say it was not a PlayStation game, but that was Resident Evil.
That show's hilarious. I've seen it.
I
Resident
have
Alien.
not. I started watching Euphoria.
It's the same guy from. It's Steve, the pirate from Dodge.
He's the pirate.
Arr,
I
Steve.
didn't, you know, I've had,
Yeah, I didn't know he
Steve's
was
the
that
pirate.
funny. I really didn't. I didn't know he was that funny.
I
But-
didn't think he was that funny either. But he was great.
Yeah, but he killed it. And then all the characters were the black cop, what is it, Big Black or something?
Oh my God, him.
He's
I
the
love
best.
the little kid that he's just fighting with nonstop and wants to
Yeah,
kill
man.
him.
That's a good show. That's a good show.
If you haven't seen Cindy, you got to watch it. It's on Hulu.
If you're a show, if you're a show person.
Yes,
I am.
she
I
is. She-
usually for
I'm telling you, 100%, you will love it. It's funny.
I feel like I really contributed to today's show.
I really feel like you
did.
are
I feel
extra,
like
you did a
extra
great job, man.
contributing.
I feel like I'm a part of the show today.
You should, you know,
I like when
better than last week, better than last time. Here's one where
We
this
did.
this
We-
this person said that they have these type of doors, like the slats doors.
yeah.
It says, and no one feels the need to knock. So one day my brother ran in while I was doing it and yelled, "I found a 20. Oh my God," and then ran away. I found a 20. Oh my god, your dick's out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Continue.
I think you got the 20.
Where do you think you found?
Oh. Yeah, I can't answer that.
Before before the mid 20th century, psychologists often blamed masturbation for the development of sexual perversions and homosexuality.
Yeah, they blamed everything on homos back then. It's not even
know.
right.
No. No. Everything caused you to be gay.
What did Eddie Murphy say? He's like, "Mr. Thompson, you got AIDS." He's like, "AIDS? But I'm not a homosexual." He's like, "Sure, you're not a homosexual."
Called the gay.
God, in 20 now I also don't know how accurate this is, but in 2015 there was a survey. It said 20% of women have never masturbated.
They're liars.
Yes. That's
You're a
honestly
fucking liar.
it was because you know what? I was talking to Kelsey about this earlier. All right, so you have about 20% say they never done it, but like how many do you think actually admit that?
A lot don't. Actually, now a lot more, I think, admit it.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, goddamn liars.
Fuckers. You know what you should ask if you want to know how a person lies? There's two things. Ask a girl if she masturbates and ask a man how tall he is.
You know what? I can see that how tall. Because guys will lie about being
Yes.
tall.
I'm 5'9" and I never met.
Yeah. Mister, I'm 3 foot taller than me.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, that's a lie.
Yeah, it is a
Exaggerated
lie. Very exaggerated.
Dude, Germany knows what's up though.
I like Germans. What's going on? Steve's German.
That-
9. They're always angry when they're talking now.
I don't know.
Like, could you imagine how it's like, 9, do it! Give it to me!
94.5% of German women have masturbated at least once in their lifetime. And that's
It's good for you, German
right?
women, for
Like,
opening up
that's-
and admitting it. I like it.
Not far behind them though was Portugal. So Portugal was 91% have done it at some point.
You know, I kind of would have thought it would have been like somewhere like Japan or something where they had like the baby rule. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that horrible baby rule that just went away. Like now you can have more than one.
They have weird ass pixelated porn.
Oh, they just make Sailor Moon porn and shit.
Sailor Moon.
You don't know who Sailor Moon is?
No.
All right, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, well, that's offline.
Do you know who Sailor Moon is? Nate?
Yeah, I like them.
Okay. Sailor Moon's just a cartoon girl, like a sailor girl. But they like to do porn with her.
We'll show you. You know what?
It's not that
Go
important.
Sailor Moon.
Nah,
Uh,
that makes me fucking stupid.
It wasn't even, I don't know.
Coming in third was the
Coming.
UK, with 71.2% British women revealed that they have at least some point masturbated. And then last was France.
You know what I'd like to look up? How many of them go to the dentist? British people have some nasty teeth sometimes, man.
I feel British right now.
Oh, stop it. And they're all about it, like shocking, and they'll be like, teeth will be all out. Sorry.
Once every 3 months, more than half American women aged 18 to 49 admitted to that. Once every 3 months. And that was in a
Wait,
20
admitted to masturbating?
to once every 3 months.
I'd probably
Okay.
die if I
Ages
had to go
8
Once
3
every
months.
3 months?
18 to 40, and that was a 2022 survey. So that's like that recent shit.
In 2020, you would have thought they would have been masturbating like once a day. Everybody was home.
No, well, it's right. That's where all the babies.
I bet you there was a lot of dick rashes after
That's,
that.
that's where all the babies came from. But yeah, once every 3
Baby
months, more than half American women. That's,
Fucking
That could
pathetic.
also be a lie too. Like I don't want to admit that I do it every day. You know, hard it was for me to admit that I went home and just masturbated between jobs, but I did it.
well,
Own
I mean,
it.
it was, do you, is there a problem? Like, is it affecting your work and your sleep and all that other fun stuff?
I can say no, it was not. It was just something I did.
I'm just saying.
Mhm.
20% of women have never done it. I told you that, right?
Yes, we call them liars.
Those who have the most sex tend to masturbate more.
That's because those
Steve's like,
people
"No."
are like, "Hey, no, we just did."
I don't know.
No, so you do more, masturbate more, get sex more.
Yeah,
I know, and I said maybe that's because the partner's like, "We already did it tonight, so now you have to masturbate." That's what I was saying. So like, you asked me, no, we just did it,
Yeah.
and then you have to do that. Yeah, that makes sense.
it's all clicking
Just
now.
talking
I
about
love you. I love you. I claim him. He's mine. Don't look at him while he's on the show.
Dibs.
He's fucking mine.
Dibs.
at least, right?
Oh, you're more than
What?
that. I'm afraid.
Because now I'm just thinking. I'm thinking about your husband and masturbation.
I know you are. I know you are. Stay away
So,
from
like,
him.
as a
Fuck your wife's gay.
pubescent, yeah. Anyway, as a pubescent teenage boy, did you like experiment with lotions and shit?
Yes.
Like, do you have a preference, or did
Nope.
you like get the scented ones?
I think he
and
likes
it's, like,
conditioner.
Scented ones.
like, I'm just asking. Like, I didn't know if guys had like a. Is it like a, yo, I
mean,
don't
hey,
care. Give me a
Fritz's
lotion.
friend pours it out of a seashell.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever was around, I would use.
There was a seashell. He's like, I'm an equal opportunity
Like
lotion.
Jergens?
I will use lotion that is in my way. That's what he's saying. But
Okay.
one of Fritz's friends or something would put lotion in a shell, and then I don't know. You'd have to go back and listen to that episode. I don't
What about you,
remember.
Nate? Did you have a preference?
No. It's only just like Jergens or cocoa butter.
Like I'm just,
There you go.
I'm just thinking about fentanyl this dick.
Turn into a lube snob now.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I didn't know if it was like a. Like I didn't know if it was like the American Pie. Like, do you ever accidentally use glue? And
I accidentally fucked a pie once.
I was
Is
about
this
to
for
say, is that
real?
true?
That's gonna go on TikTok.
Yeah.
You just ruined that.
That's recorded.
There's Steve, like, and Nate's already like sitting in the back with his hands together, like, "Fuck you, Cindy. Let's you get this out faster."
Timestamp 38.
Thank you, Nate. You know what? I'm gonna write that down right there.
Timestamp. We're probably gonna have to do a part 2 on this because, like, we're definitely stopping at 8:15 tonight, fellas.
Yeah.
So, if we need to, we'll carry on. Yes, just like Supernatural.
I gotta say, I did not understand the assignment today. I had all kinds of different weird ass fucking stories. And
I want to
shit.
hear
You
one.
can tell us
Yeah,
weird
I wanna-
stories. Why would we be
I
upset?
I want to hear one.
So, like,
You have your own assignment.
long time ago, probably around 18 to 20-year-old, we're all shit hammered, all our friends. And one of my friends just
All
was like,
together. You were all together at this
everyone,
moment?
everyone was
Okay.
together, drunk,
Okay.
like fucking 3 in the
Pants
morning,
down.
fucking
Everyone.
Where were you? In a house
Someone's house.
outside?
Someone's house. It was a house party. Right?
Yeah, maybe.
Was
Maybe
there an
outside.
orgy or something?
Yeah, no orgy.
All right. I was just checking.
No
Maybe.
dicks were physically out. Nothing.
Oh, but that's okay. It's okay there. Just not.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
So a friend of mine just started talking about whacking off, and he's like, "Oh man," he's like, "Didn't you guys ever like, put a hole in an orange and then put it in the microwave and then beat off with it?"
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, and I was like, "Nah," I said, "Nah, I never did that."
But after that was said,
Did you
did
try
you
it?
then know?
Nah.
Okay.
Nope,
Hell
not
no.
to this day. Still, no, that's fucking weird as fuck.
Yeah, that is
Wait, what?
weird.
So, what was this again? Put in an orange in the microwave and then what?
No, you poke a hole in an orange and then microwave the orange and then beat off with the orange with the hole in it.
I don't know. I do remember the
And everyone, it
girl.
was like scratch record, like what the fuck did this dude just say? And then we just went on like that just didn't happen. You know what I mean? And no one ever brought it up again until today, right now.
I am so curious about.
I do remember the one movie where the girl said that she would take 2 grapefruits. And it was the girls trip. Yeah, she would take 2 grapefruits and do something with
I mean,
it.
that's a giant dick if you put 2 grapefruits on it.
I don't know. I don't know what dick she's doing. She was saying she took 2 fucking grapefruits. Okay. I don't know. Maybe they were small grapefruits. I think he was small dick that he took an orange.
Maybe.
Yeah, like if you're cutting
Was it
a
a
hole,
California orange, or is it a
like if you're
kumquat, or
cutting
is
a
it a
hole in an
clementine?
orange,
I'm saying there's not really like a big hole there.
no.
Like you like a pinky. I don't
You,
know.
I think I feel like you'd be better
It
off
is
with like a
fleshy,
cantaloupe.
kind of fleshy.
You ever fuck a cantaloupe?
I haven't. Yeah.
I mean, a
If I
pumpkin.
did, I would leave all the seeds and guts.
I mean, the pumpkin might come out like gooey, or I don't know.
Fuck a pumpkin?
I haven't yet.
Just a pie.
Yeah,
Just a pie.
Yeah.
Just the pie.
Just a pie. Everybody's just turned off this station at this point.
Yeah. What are they talking about?
Fucking
Act like you don't
pies.
do it. Yeah, I'm curious to hear. As long as I'm curious to hear some nightmare masturbation stories.
So I didn't read any of these beforehand, just because I like,
Surprise.
keeping it real. This one says I was covering my dad. I told him I was scratching a rash. And he
What?
All right.
And hey, you can use that one, people. I was
I guess.
masturbating, and then my mom came into my room asking me about my chores, and I didn't notice until she was like, "Oh God," and walked away. And then I literally cried afterwards. That sounds sad. How did you not hear your mom in your room? Why is your door not locked? Lock your doors, people. First rule.
I will always knock. Period.
So it says my college roommates and I used to catch each other all the time. Got to the point where we'd all just stop, talk for a sec about whatever, and then continued stroking as soon as the other person left.
Fuck it. You've seen it a million times. Let's keep
Yeah.
it going. Yeah.
This one says I fell asleep and my brother caught me and he threw a towel at me and said, "Go get a shower." My mom caught me like I was adjusting my underwear. She brushed it off as true and told me to come set the table for dinner. Okay. That one was stupid. Got something?
Yeah, well, sort of. I don't know what is that.
All right. Well, while she's figuring that, this one
Half his
says
brains out.
Yeah,
I
what the fuck? What
once-
the fuck is that?
He's beating off.
Why couldn't they just say that?
I was
Go ahead.
I was once caught jerking it by my grandma, and she yelled at me and took me to church.
All right.
Can't climb to heaven if your hand's full of penis.
That's
That's
so
true.
true.
That's true. Idle hands.
I did put that up, didn't I?
So, like, I saw one, and it's basically this dude. He took a road trip to his grandparents with a sibling, where he sat in the way back of their station wagon and fapped his brains out. He thought he was being smart by using his headphones while he was watching porn on his laptop, but as hard as they think, it turned out that his headphones weren't fully plugged in, and the noise was blasting through computer speakers, and his
God.
entire family heard, and no one said anything. What can you say at that point? Like, what?
Word on your Stop it right as soon as you hear it. What are you watching?
With your sibling in the same car as you, like, how is that even like
Yeah, it's weird.
It is weird. You can't wait. How long is the ride that you couldn't wait to get there? Like, I don't know. So there's rules. You need to lock your door. You need to do the shit privately, and that's about it. Like, and when somebody comes in, you stop.
I guess it's
I guess. I mean, if he walked in on me, I'd be like, "Thanks for not asking."
No, I wouldn't even say a word. I would just join you.
This one says, my father caught me twice, and he ended up
Fair.
taking my cable box the second.
What's the longest you've ever gone without masturbating?
Oh no,
a while.
I
Yeah.
probably could do the 3
I
month
feel like it's
thing.
not as much of a necessity for someone.
I have to ask
but-
this question too. But
That's just me trying to figure out how to say the word necessity.
Bare necessity.
necessity. Okay. Bare necessities. So why is it that dudes feel shameful after they jerk off?
I feel vulnerable.
Yeah.
A lot
said
of
that.
there's a lot of things that like
Who the
when
fuck
I was
said that?
Googling memes, there's a lot of them where some guys feel shamed after they're done jerking off. Like they feel like, it's
Grown men?
yes, grown men
Oh.
feel weird after they just
Do you feel that
some.
you've sinned?
Yeah,
I
maybe,
feel
maybe,
It could
terrific.
be something like that. That's what I'm saying. It has girls out there like, yeah, and then they have a guy like with his head down, like, what did I just do?
maybe they were watching stuff they shouldn't have been watching. I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe. Maybe they're Jesus.
Jesus
Yeah.
people. Where's
Could
the
be.
weirdest place that you've ever jerked off? Or either of you. What's the weirdest place you've ever
that was kind of
masturbated,
like what I was
honestly?
saying before. You know, like I'm not like somebody's house or
You're
like
about to
mall or
say in a
something like that.
supermarket
Yeah.
parking lot, no mask.
But like,
Nah.
what? Like, I guess like what prompted
There's
it
something
to-
weirder than that.
to be-
I got caught beating off in the hospital one time when I was in the hospital.
Oh my god, you're just as bad as all these people trying to lock the fucking door.
What?
You can't
Like,
lock the doors in the hospital.
well, were
I
you in the
know.
hospital for that?
Yeah, I masturbated. I got
Just,
sent to
I'm
the ER.
asking. I'm just.
He was in shock from not having it.
Wait, so like,
So what happened when this person walked in on you?
I was like in the bathroom doing it, and the nurse came in to check my vitals, and like I stopped, came in, and like my blood pressure was fucking jacked the fuck up. And they're like, "What the fuck is going
Like,
on?"
I'm in the bathroom. Could you
Or-
like come back when I'm not in the
And they're
bathroom?
like, "All right, I'm pretty sure." You know, and they're like, "I'll
you
come back
just
in,
like get
10
bored
minutes."
in the hospital and you're like,
Yes.
He was in there a long time.
The longest I've ever went without doing that was like 8 days because I was in jail. I wasn't going to be off in jail.
I mean, you could have.
I wasn't gonna
You could have.
Wait, did anybody else though?
beat off in jail. Everyone does.
No, when you were there.
I mean, not in front of me. No.
I was just asking.
I mean,
Yeah, everybody's like,
You
"Yeah,
say everyone does, but you didn't.
I did not." Yeah,
So you can't say that.
99.
I wasn't in there long enough. I
Doesn't
would.
matter. You were still there.
Yeah,
Can't say
everybody else was in there
everyone.
longer than me.
There long enough for people to have big mouths.
Yeah. No prison pussy.
Like, if your life depended on it, would you be gay for this day?
Yeah,
The giver or the taker, or either.
yeah, whatever.
Whatever keeps you
Yeah.
alive. At that
Like, I'd
point.
prefer not to talk about it, but yeah.
I like my life.
You like masturbating in hospitals. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But like, so like you said, you got caught. Like, is that still considered like public indecency, or do they? It's because it was in a
I mean,
hospital?
she walked in the bathroom on him.
I know. Well, that's fair.
At least he was in the bathroom.
The room's real small.
Why was your room not locked?
Because you can't lock a door in the hospital.
You like the bathroom?
You know, like a bathroom?
Probably not, because they want to be able to get to you.
No.
Yeah, I mean they got
That's
fucking emergency.
But
pull cords
still,
if you
like,
fall down in
do you
there and
need
shit.
to come in the bathroom with me? Could
Yeah,
you wait
that's
till I
the
came out? Like, what if I was taking a
I know,
shit?
like,
What's
did
the
you just like
difference?
announce it? Like, hello,
Would you knock?
Mrs. Doubtfire, hello, hello, run my truth. I don't know. It's just
I didn't even have that one written down.
Look at you.
I know. That's
This one says I was caught by a window cleaner. I was almost finished too. Now I live with my blinds closed.
That was finished on the glass.
Put them on the glass. My dad walked in and I dove under the sheets. He never figured out what I was doing. How do you know?
The window cleaner would have been trying to get that stain off for a minute.
It's
It's inside, bro.
Knocking on the window. Yo.
Since prehistoric times, masturbation has been depicted.
There was some.
Drawing their
I was about to
wanks.
say, there was some hoes back then.
Some
See
hoes
some of
but
the
like
pictures that
back-
they had. Yeah,
But
man.
like back then, everyone like just fucked.
yeah, like,
like
it was,
that-
it was
like-
just hoes back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we got
What
the
a time to
eggplant
be
emoji.
alive, you know? Yeah. For women, slang terms for masturbation include the following: a night with the girls, engaging in safe sex, manual override, parting the Red Sea, and squeezing the peach. Never heard that
Tapping it.
one.
Oh my god, I found a list of them. They
Yeah,
were just
never
absurd.
heard of that one. Squeezing the peach. What is your favorite masturbation saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go fucking
I think I like double click the mouse,
I'd say beat off a lot.
rub
yeah,
one
just
out,
beat off.
maybe.
Yeah. Beat off or rub one out.
You know what edging is?
What is it?
When you play with yourself or someone plays with yourself for a long time, trying to go as long as possible without coming.
Oh, getting to the edge but not going over.
Yeah, and they stop to reduce excitement and begin again,
Yeah.
sometimes multiple times to achieve.
Basically, give
like-
themselves blue balls.
When you do all the fancy hand tricks.
Oh, is that what I'm doing? Thanks for letting everybody know I do fancy hand tricks.
It's fancy.
I am fancy.
Masturbation is the primary addiction, according to Freud. Meaning that all other addictions merely shadow the desire for self-stimulation. Did not know that. So many
Yeah.
temples in India and Asia depict a myriad of sexual acts, including orgies, masturbation, and group sex. But like Nate said, they was all hoes.
It was yours, man. Yeah. It's in like in every
Yes.
culture. Like you can find it in every culture.
Yeah.
There's not a
True.
culture that doesn't have some like art or something where people were just getting it at. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about like not like two
But
or
like,
three.
but like they
I'm
do
talking
it,
about like
they-
10,
but like they
15.
do it at like the dinner table, or just like there's a it's just massive orgies. That's what it is. It's art, sex art.
This person says, I've read stories like mine and never thought it would happen to me. Well, I have an Amazon Echo in our house and I used it many a time as a speaker when I'm listening to music or whatever in the kitchen, but I usually just enable Bluetooth when I'm done. However, the phone decided sometime in the wee hours of the morning, re-enable Bluetooth, and it was about like 11 a.m. and I was masturbating and nothing was coming out. I could hear my mom in the background yelling, Alexa, stop!
Oh boy.
She's like, my mom texted me to ask if I was watching porn. She's like, silent. I mean,
Like, nah, that's dead.
I did also learn that semen comes out differently from sexes to when you masturbate.
oh, really?
Yeah. Next time,
What's the
next time,
difference?
check your semen.
I don't know about the internals of it, but it definitely comes out like way more powerful when I'm not doing it. You know what I mean?
Like when another person's doing
Yeah,
it
like
for you?
if I'm not masturbating. Yeah, like if you're doing it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Keyword, you're doing it with a smile.
Zooming
The
on it.
smirk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, baby.
I'm the best romantic person you'll ever meet.
I feel like my day is like, yeah, you want to see my dick?
So dreamy. So dreamy.
It's okay. This person interrupted a family Christmas Eve dinner. They were watching porn on the phone at the person's house, but he wasn't home at the time. His stepmom had the entire family over, like 16 people for Christmas Eve dinner. Well, the phone slipped out of my hand and somehow casted the video on the TV at full volume.
See, that's why it's fucking technology, man. Smartphones.
Technology.
Fucking smartphones. That's why I make sure that none of my shit's ever hooked up. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Yeah, I thought I read something about people being ashamed with it. And I thought that was something that was odd, and I was like, I'm not ashamed of it. I mean, it is what it is.
Like if you got caught, would you be embarrassed, or you would just be like,
I mean, it's embarrassing.
I mean, it depends who caught you, I guess. Really.
Yeah, I was about to say it depends on culture.
Like if it was me, I don't think you'd be embarrassed. But like, were you embarrassed the person caught you in the bathroom?
Yeah, it was weird.
It's a personal moment.
Even,
Like,
I don't know. Maybe now to then, I'd probably be way less embarrassed by it now than
you're older, you don't
Yeah.
care as much, but
Right.
still, it's still embarrassing.
it was probably like 10 years ago, I guess. I don't know.
I definitely think if it's like your mom or your dad or your
That's weird, yeah,
grandmother or
that's
your
weird.
child. I mean, was it worse when your brother did or the other person?
Probably
The other
I
person?
was too young to care that much back then. And was that like
I mean, it's not like he's gonna bring it up all the time or
Right,
anything
yeah.
like that. I mean, unless he's a dick.
Yeah, I
Which,
never brought
you
it
know.
up again.
It's not something that you want to talk about. It's kind of like, could
Yeah.
you just stop so I don't have to hear you giving yourself a rash again?
do you use a fleshlight?
I
Flashlight.
haven't used a name brand one.
More than 7 million flashlights have been sold worldwide. So I was just curious.
Flashlight.
Flashlight.
They're hard. They look like they're. He tried it. It's weird. It's weird. Not maybe that flashlight or whatever, but his generic, that he bought out of somebody's.
I got one from
Back of the car.
Costco. You know what I mean?
I got them in bulk.
Yeah.
Called flashlights though, because like they're
Yeah.
not name brand. They're
It
knockoffs.
was flesh lamp.
Flash lamp.
Oh shit.
I love lamp.
Oh man.
You could say I love lamp at the same time. It's okay. Oh god, there are some benefits though. I hear, isn't there benefits to it? Like it helps your prostate.
There is, and
I
It
will
helps you
never-
calm the fuck down.
I don't think I'll have prostate
if
cancer.
you flush out your pipes when you're over 50, it lowers your risk of prostate cancer, according to Harvard medical study. But the bad news is, while you're still under 50, frequent masturbation could be the result of a high sex drive, which may be linked to an increased risk of prostate cancer.
What the fuck?
You're damned if you do and damned if you don't.
So yeah, I don't know.
Shit.
I did read something that somebody.
Lower chance of diabetes and insomnia, though.
I like it. I did read something about somebody who died from jerking off 61 times in a row. So that's the max. No over 60.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
How do you
So
have
I still
that
have that
much?
story.
Like, what do you mean in a row? Like consecutively, or like with some time? Like,
I think like in
I
a
would
row.
count a whole thing in a sleep cycle. Like if you didn't go to bed yet, you know
If
what I
you
mean?
didn't go to bed yet.
That ain't 61 times. You know,
that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I
Can't remember where it was.
like how do I don't know. How do you even have? I don't know.
Like something 61 times. It's gonna drive me nuts that I don't remember where I put it.
is that time?
Talk
now?
amongst yourselves while I find it.
Is it that time?
It's
Time to wrap it up.
it is that
It
time.
is that time. It is that time.
I'm a stickler for time.
I appreciate that.
So all right. So we will. Are we gonna do a part 2? Because we didn't. Or do you want to?
I mean, we can. I feel like there's some masturbation is a very broad category.
We left a lot on the table.
Okay, Nate. Do you think we should do a part 2?
Yeah, and I think you guys. I think this part was the fun story stuff, and then I think the second one should be like, like more facts. I think
More
this,
facts.
yeah, a
Facts.
little scientific facts.
Facts.
We'll go blind.
So I'm gonna
Yeah,
end.
that's a fact, right?
There's this one that I found of jerking off, and it said sloppy cookie contest. Sandwich bagging.
All right.
But my favorite was the sloppy cookie contest.
Sloppy cookie contest.
All right, so I guess we're gonna do a part 2 with more facts or things. We'll talk about more rubbing out. Next
like it.
time we're on, and with that in 2 weeks, we'll try on
Sure.
Tuesday again. Yeah, it's been a little. Sorry. So
Yeah.
all right, well we'll save our unless anybody has a shout out to a cunt. I don't really have one.
I don't actually.
Shout out to everybody who gets in front of me and sucks when they drive. That's all I got.
Trying to be behind you.
Yeah. I'd rather you be behind me. All right.
Hey,
Ayo. All right. Well, thanks for listening to Masturbation with us. We'll talk about it again.
yay, masturbation.
Sloppy cookie contest.
Bye, everyone.
Bitch, here I go.
I heard you bitches was looking for me. Bitch, here I go.
I like it.
I heard you bitches was looking for me. Bitch.